Hi, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday, and we are on Module 2, Week 1 of our virtual class. Here are one of our anchor charts for the week. We have talked about text features before, and we've talked about looking at a diagram or a chart or any pictures. So I want you to really look at that this week. Go over this chart. Make sure you are going through and looking and finding these text features. They will help you understand the text better and also help you understand and see what the important parts are. So I want you to pause here, follow the directions. You're going to read page 86 through 87, the many ways to tell a story. So pause here, and when you're ready, start again. So Monday we didn't have school, and that's why I had those few texts over the graphic features. Today we're going to do synthesize. Wednesday is literary elements. Thursday is figurative language, and Friday is vocabulary and reading assessment. If you look at today, you will see that we have a module overview because this is the beginning of a new module. Then we have a new anchor chart, our week at a glance, standard and objectives for the whole week. Vocabulary, I'm going to have the slides, but I'm going to go over at our meeting at 4 o'clock tomorrow. We have a genre study, how to synthesize. In your My Book, you need to get to the story Airborne, and then I have a quiz. So, my learning mindset, we need to have grit to succeed and not be lazy. Virtual learning doesn't mean lazy learning. Virtual learning means that we are going to try even harder because we're not getting the same things that we get in actual live teaching at school. So we do have a classroom mentality. We have a growth mindset that you could work harder and stronger. And again, one-word answers are no good anymore in 5th grade. So I want you to look at these and see which one you need to do better next time, or maybe do better this week. Let's do a short-term goal for just this week.
Right in here.
So our objective of the week is our objectives for this week. We're just going to look at Tuesday. Today is students will be able to read to find out the different ways to tell a story or synthesize. These are our standards for the week. Remember, we have a Google Meet every day except Friday at 4 o'clock. Monday, Wednesday is reading. Tuesday, Thursday is for math. And since we don't have reading on Monday, I'm going to make it up sometime this week. I will send a parent square and an announcement. I'll be doing the lessons on vocabulary. So let's watch this video about, never mind. You could click on it at home, but apparently at my home I can't click on it. But it's a story about all the different genres and how ours this week is fantasy. So, like I said, I need to make sure that you guys are listening to this. And my favorite, not color, but my favorite food is pizza. So on your quiz today, you will have a question that says, what is Mrs. Gassaway's favorite food? And you have to say pizza. So let's look at synthesizing. What do you see? What do you notice? What do you wonder? Pause right here and tell me what you notice and wonder. I'm going to do a turn and talk with my friend, Peppa. I notice that the little girl is thinking in the beginning about what she knows about the story, and then at the end she finally understands the whole part of the story. What do you know?
Well, I see that she's learning and she's reflecting on her learning.
Oh, that was a great point, Peppa. Thank you so much. So we see different things when we synthesize. In the beginning, we see, at first, I was thinking blank because blank. And then when I was reading, this is what I'm learning. And by the end, you have a new understanding about what you just read. So, for example, my son comes home and he wants a Beyblade. At first, I was thinking, lame toy. After I read this book about it, I was thinking, this is like a game and not just a toy. But then when I was done reading and I watched the show on Netflix, I now know that it's a group of kids who are trying to save people with their Beyblades. So at first I had one idea, lame toy. Then I got to reading the book about it and watching the show, and I was like, it's more like a game people play for points. And then at the end I was like, oh no, this has like a plot. So is there anything in your life that it started off, you were like, this is all right. Maybe it was a friend or a family member. And then once you got to know them, you were like, okay, you're pretty cool. So I need you to go into your My Book on page 89. Our success criteria is at the beginning, what are you thinking? And why are you thinking it? I need a really good explanation. In the middle, I was reading and I was thinking about something while you were reading. And you did this because of what text evidence. And then at the end, how have your thoughts changed? So I want you to stop right here. Pause right here and read this text. This is page 90 in your text, or you can read it right here. So now I'm going to model for you what I think in the beginning. I think Matt is on this airship called Aurora, and it sounds really dangerous because there's a gas in the airship. So I'm thinking he spots a damage in the sky balloon. Okay, so this is the beginning. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to use our success criteria. At first, I was thinking, this is not safe because there is a damage spot in the sky balloon that's full of a gas that I'm guessing is explosive. So now I'm going to keep on reading and see if my thoughts change at all. Okay, now that we're done reading this part, I'm going to use my sentence starters. At first, I was thinking they're in trouble, they're in danger because they spot a hole. In the middle, when I was reading, I was thinking about, are they going to get hurt because Malloy is now sick and he is the only one that knows how to patch these holes and find these creatures? But now I think at the end, I'm thinking that they're going to find it. They're going to find him or find how to help because they found the journal. It was cracked and flabby and there's a hair tie all around the book. But I think they're going to work together and overcome this. So remember, in the beginning, I don't feel as this is going well because the gas is leaking out of the balloon and Malloy is the only one and he's the only one who knows how to fix it and he's ill. But at the end, I see that they have a journal and I think they're going to be able to work together because I know, like, if I have a book and I start reading, I know that I'm going to be able to figure it out. And sometimes I have to use YouTube to help me figure it out as well. So, well, not that. All right, moving on. You are going to take your Canvas quiz. Click here. This will take you to Canvas. And you will take the quiz. And remember, I ask for more than one sentence. You need to give me more than one sentence in your quiz. It's worth 7 points. And we're getting close to the end of the 9 weeks. Remember, Mrs. Gassaway's favorite food is pizza. How did you feel at the beginning of the story? And you need to read the whole story. I know if you're just going to read the first page. How did you feel in the middle? How did you feel at the end? And then give me some feedback today. Mrs. Gassaway created a better space for her videos. Did this impact you? Mrs. Gassaway added a fun fact today. How did that help you? And I took away my face today. Did that help take away distractions, or did it not matter? Just explain there. Those are going to be extra credit points. So let me know, and I will talk to you guys later.